Hey guys, welcome to another literature lesson. It's nice having you come around for today's class. We'll be looking at another poem. We've actually had the first lesson on it. It's titled The Good Morrow by John Donne. It's a WAEC poem, and I want to believe that you guys still remember some of the things we did discuss in the last lesson. Remember I told you John Donne is a metaphysical poet. Okay, today we'll be looking at some objectives. First being that we'll be exploring the diction of the poem. We'll also be looking at the structure of the poem as well as the themes in the poem. So let's start with our starter activity. Yes. Pain, O great pain, to thee thus do we sing. Thou who keepest chaste and free as the young spring ever be thy young spake. So you're expected to give the predominant figurative device that we have here, and of course, as you can see on the screen, it's apostrophe, okay, where you speak to something as if it's right there with you. And what is being spoken about here is pain. All right, now let's come back to the structure of The Good Morrow by John Donne. Now remember, when we talk about the structure of a poem, you're expected to think of what happens in the lines and the stanzas. And one very important thing about this poem is that it's divided into 3 stanzas, each of the stanzas having 7 lines, and that means we have a total of 21 lines in the poem. Another thing is that when looking at the structure of the poem, do we have a particular focus in each of the stanzas? Look at stanza 1, for instance. One major thing you can say about stanza 1 in that poem is that it refers to the period of unconsciousness as it relates to the poet persona and his lover. You can also say it refers to the past, like I told you, okay, the lover's days of growing. Remember, he did say in the first line of the poem, I wonder by my truth what thou and I did till we loved. So it takes our minds back to what they were doing before they became conscious of the love relationship. Okay, now the second stanza. Okay, it's the period of consciousness. Now they are grown, it's the present, okay, and of course it's the lover's days of waking up from the slumber or the sleep of childhood. Now we have, and now good morrow to our waking souls. Now they are coming alive and of course beginning to feel what love is. And stanza 3, no, I won't do that for you. Okay, so I'll be expecting your comments with respect to what you think is said in stanza 3 in the stream section of the Google Classroom. Now let's look at one more thing. Of course, I won't do this for you too. You can see I put the question mark in front of the word answer there. Do we have end stopped verse or run-on lines in that poem? Let's quickly look at the diction. Okay? Now, particular things that we paid attention to when we look at diction when it comes to a poem. Choice of words. Do we have a particular register that the poet persona explores, okay, in communicating what his subject matter is? Okay, then do we have simple use of language, or is it a bit complex? Okay, I think I remember one of you telling me that the language, use of language or choice of words in Basic Poplars by Jem Hopkins is a bit complex. Okay, I don't know if the same thing will go for this particular poem. So I'll be expecting your comments. And do we have the poet persona using his words to come up with images, okay, or symbols? Now, we have a lot of themes in the poem, but I will only give you one. Love. Love is the major thing that poem explores. And of course, I'll be expecting you to suggest the other themes even as we discuss further in the stream section of the Google Classroom. Now, this is what I expect you to do. Your task. Discuss exhaustively the theme of love in John Donne's The Good Morrow. Now, remember, in that poem, love is in phases, okay? Love is in phases, so you have to talk about what you discovered in stanza 1 about love, stanza 2 about love. And you know, of course, you have to write in paragraphs and with impeccable language. I'll be looking forward to having wonderful essays from you guys. You can either type using Google Docs or you write in your notes and snap, and of course, forward even as you turn your work in Google Classroom. Now, I'm going to be providing you with a link, a YouTube link that will help you understand the poem better. Okay, and of course you can always refer to your Get Ready Literature, pages 21 through 27, as well as your copy of Exam Focus to understand the poem better. I'll be looking forward to another lesson with you guys next week. Have a lovely day. Bye.